Hey there, my beautiful friends. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my kitchen. We are in the kitchen and we're baking. That's right. And like the apron says, anything you can bake, I can bake vegan. So we're going to be making some vegan scones. One of my favorite things. And these are going to come together super simple. We're making lemon blueberry scones. You could just make them lemon. I'm going to be using some dried blueberries to put in there. Just to zhuzh them up a little bit. You can leave them out. And again, you could add whatever kind of dry fruit you'd like in them. Or you can change the flavoring also. You can make them plain. You make them you. These are just a base recipe. And there are some substitutions you can make along the way. So if that's what you're looking for, if you love scones as much as I do, stay with me because this is what we're making today. Let's get in here. So what we're going to need to first start is preheat your oven to 400 degrees. We want them hot. They need to rise really quick. That's what we want. The next thing you're wanting to do is you're going to want to make your buttermilk. And to do that, we are going to take our plant-based milk, and we're going to add some lemon juice to it. And as always, guys, the recipe is going to be down below, so no worries. I've already done that. I've let it sit for a couple of minutes, and it's curdled, and that's what we want. We want the lemon juice and the milk to curdle because it's going to make a chemical reaction with our baking powder and our baking soda later. So, again, coming together super quick. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. Let's get going here. So now we're going to sift our dry ingredients into our bowl. And this is super simple. And I do like to sift my flour. It just depends on the type of flour that you buy. I always find mine is a little bit clumpy. So we need 3 cups of flour. Super simple. And then just for our dry ingredients, we're also going to use baking soda, baking powder. That's going to give us our chemical reaction. Sift that in also. And a little bit of sugar. That's pretty well about as hard as the recipe gets. Let me get everything out of the way. The next thing we're going to do is we're using coconut oil. I'm using refined so you don't get that coconut taste. I put mine in the fridge so it's nice and hard, and that's what you want. You could replace it with butter, vegan butter, obviously. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to blend it in. This is very hard. Break it up a little bit into pieces. So like with your butter or whatever, you're going to break it up into pieces first, and then you're going to blend it in. You do want it cold because you want it to puff up when we cook it and to kind of melt and then puff. Okay, there we go. And then we want to blend it in until it's just kind of crumb-like. This is actually my mother's pastry blender. And I just keep using it. It's probably 40 years old or older. I just really like the handle, and it still works really well. So now that we have the oil incorporated into just fine crumbs, I'm going to add a little bit of lemon extract to my milk. And we're using just about a teaspoon. I just like that extra lemony taste. We're also going to be adding in our lemon zest. Smells really good in here with all the lemon. And I'm just adding a handful of blueberries in here. Now, I do suggest that you toss the blueberries in with the flour first, just to kind of let them get coated a little bit. It does just help. Now, add in your milk. And we're just going to form a dough. And depending on your climate, where you are, sometimes you need extra milk to form your dough. Just play with this. Oh, I think we should be good. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm just going to roll this all out. Ish. And we're just going to form this into a ball. Pull it together. Now, you don't want to play with it too much. We don't want our scones to be tough. We just want to pull it together. There we go. Okay, I'm going to make a nice little disc. And I'm going to cut into wedges. Take your baking sheet. Just going to transfer them. A little bit. You want them to have room so that the air circulates. So those are going to go into the oven for 20 minutes. So now we're just going to put together a quick glaze for our lemon scones, coarse. And we're just going to start with just some powdered sugar. And this is any kind of glaze. This is usually as simple as it gets. And we're going to start with just a little bit of lemon juice because we're having lemon scones. You could start any lemon glaze would just be either water or plant-based milk or whatever kind of flavoring you're going with. Then you could do, we're just going to add as much or as little lemon juice as we want to get the consistency. And I think that's perfect. And we just want a little glaze. We just want it to shine a little bit. There we go. And our glaze is set. We're just waiting for our scones to come out of the oven, and then we're ready to enjoy them. So our scones are ready. We're going to take them out. We're going to let them cool. I don't know if you can see that, guys. They are brown and delicious. Oh my God, I can't wait to put the glaze on them and have one. Our scones are cooled now, so we're just going to ice in them. And you can ice in them any way you want. I just usually like to drizzle. Seems to be the easiest way. But you could dip if you have a longer, flatter container. Oh, these smell so good, guys. You have no idea. Well, I'll be honest. I don't know if you can count, but I already ate one. Had to try it out. Quality control. They are so good. They're light and they're fluffy. Just to kind of make them pop a little bit, I am just going to sprinkle a few. Chop a few more of the dried blueberries on top. That'll stick to the icing. There we go. Give these scones a try, guys. Great for brunch or just any day that you're feeling like you want to treat yourself a little bit. Until next time, see you soon.